forgot my gun.
Meet Bond. James Bond. No, wait, that's Steward. Tom Steward.
Yeah, I go by both.
Actor Tom Steward has been channeling James Bond since 2018 when he did one-man Bond for the San Diego International Fringe Festival.
The end of One Man Bond. James Bond will return in The Man with the Golden Finger Iron Gun, who only lived twice, had a spy who loved him, and held a license to kill on His Majesty's Secret Service. Daylights.
It started as a show that was as basic as could be, that, you know, I could literally take anywhere and do. So because of that, it's always been extremely flexible and adaptable to, you know, to take to theaters and say, I have this show and we can make it as big as you want or as small as you want. And the joy of this show is always kind of reinventing it each time based on the place that you're performing.
Now he's revamped the show for the cabaret style of Coronado Playhouse and created James Bond, the musical. But Steward's not interested in those iconic Bond theme songs.
I, on the other hand, am very interested in this kind of shadow world of Bond music, which is the Bond themes that were submitted to the producers but rejected.
The golden eye is a place where the night is so cold.
Or the songs that were specifically recorded as background to never really be heard. So I wanted to bring all that to light because the show has always been a kind of alternative, skewed perspective on the Bond films.
Skewed and sometimes skewering of the franchise he loves.
I wanted to have a kind of musical version of the film Spectre. And that's what we've done here, specifically a William Shatner spoken word version of the movie.
But I'm Bond. But not Bond enough to carry the film.
But Steward is plenty Bond enough to carry his show, as he channels all 6 of the actors who've played James Bond, starting with Sean Connery.
I'm glad the man henceforth known as Q put all those things in my luggage.
Sean's here. He's all here.
A Russian woman's obsessed with me, Em. Is she mental?
So yeah, it's about finding that one physical tick. There's a piece of the face that they use more than others. With Roger Moore, it's the eyebrows.
Bang! I shot Scaramanga by fooling him into thinking I was a mannequin. When I was played by George Lazenby, I actually was.
For me, Daniel Craig is always this kind of stance.
I ain't being James Bond!
I only try to be accurate with some of the Bond actors. The others, I just do terrible national caricatures.
Struth! I can see the inner rib through me telescope.
But it's funnier just to go for a full-on Crocodile Dundee.
I'm definitely not James Bond because I'm wearing glasses. Now I'm off to Switzerland to have sex with more beautiful women than have ever been assembled in the franchise, while wearing a kilt, just to piss off Sean Connery.
Steward's done intense research to find not only obscure musical tidbits, but also fascinating behind-the-scenes trivia about the Bond movies. So whether you're a casual consumer of 007 or a diehard fan, there's something for everyone.
Well, Em, I think the writers are trying to reassure the audience that even though they've changed the actor playing Bond from Sean Connery to George Lazenby, the film still exists in the same story world. According to my projections, it's all filmgoers are going to care about by 2021. Oh, Q, you and your nerd words.
As a longtime Bond fan, I put my nerdy seal of approval on this hilarious and surprisingly informative summation of all things 007. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.